What is up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about Shadowhunters. That's right, it just debuted last night on ABC Film, aka Freeform, and I'm going to be talking about it. I did not read the book, so I'm just going to be basing this completely as a TV show. But if you have anything to tell me about the show, then let me know in the comments. So the basic plot of this thing is about Claire. She's 18, she just turned 18. On her 18th birthday, she realized she's a part of a long line of human-angel hybrids that eventually hunt demons known as Shadowhunters. That's our basic plot. Now, some good things about this episode, some bad things about this episode. One, I actually liked it that, they have a bit of an underground world of sorts, right? It kind of reminds me of like Hellboy and Buffy the Vampire Slayer when it comes to like kind of finding your true calling in life and whatnot. So I kind of enjoyed that. Not only that, but if you liked those two things, I think you'll get a kick out of this. Also, they have good fast pacing, maybe a little bit too fast on a couple of occasions because this thing doesn't stop and sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up with it. But that's not a big problem particularly, but that's actually a positive. Also, I think the action scenes are really well done. For the most part, there's not too many, but the action scenes I thought was pretty well done. The club scene in particular was also a very cool thing. Some standouts in this episode for the performances. Claire, I thought she was okay. She was fine. I liked the Simon, and I liked the Isaiah Mustafa. Jace, he seemed like he's an okay dude. Like I said, we haven't got these characters well known yet. Also, what I like good about this is that they managed to make you absorb the world bit by bit, just like Claire. They're not giving you information just here it is. They're letting you learn this world as well as Claire at the exact same time. So it's making the audience kind of go with the show. So I particularly enjoyed that. Now, some of the creature design and the special effects I thought were also very well done. They don't branch it out so much like it's a giant open world because they realize their budget is small, so they have to keep it very small. So therefore, I really enjoyed that. Even though the effects were good, there are some effects that are just like, maybe they shouldn't have done that. Like I said, I enjoyed the cast. Simon, I thought was a funny guy. He's supposed to be this, funny thing and whatnot. The funny guy, the show, whatever. Some negatives on this thing particularly was because I did not particularly like the fact that we have to add another love triangle. If you people have read the books, do you kind of get annoyed with love triangles and these type of things? I feel like we don't really need them. Also, particularly, there are some questionable dialogue choices and acting chops in these people thing. It's like they're not even trying. Also, because this is online, right? Particularly, I thought it was just the worst end of the thing in general, where Claire's mom says, or some lady says to Claire's mom, "Hey, she looks just like you," and she says, "Oh, it's just the hair." And I was like, okay. Not really. That sounds just very stupid. Also, the Men in Black were just what the hell were the Men in Black doing here? The swords, the blades, the silver swords, whatever they called it, looks like something cheap from the circus, unfortunately. Now, I think this was actually a real done episode. The direction was okay by McG, and sadly, McG's work is not that great, but I guess it works for this. Also, Shannara Chronicles and this apparently really like Rule, the band, because they use a song here, they use a song for Shannara. But yeah, I think this was actually pretty interesting episode. It was fun, it was fast paced. It kind of leaves a bit with a cliffhanger. I'll be doing episode 2 today. I didn't want to spoil too much for anybody, but I'd say if you enjoyed most of that stuff, you'll get a kick out of it. The creature design, the action scenes, the underground world with like warlocks and whatnot. The club scene particularly kind of reminded me of like Blade, the opening of Blade, where all the vampires are kind of like hanging out in this club. But yes, I think if you enjoyed Blade, maybe Hellboy, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think you'll get there. There's some cheesy dialogue, but if you could get past that, maybe it's something cool and fun. It's got, women for the ladies. It's got women for the guys, and it's got men for the ladies. So I guess everybody wins of sort. But not only that, particularly, it's better than the movie. So just take that. If you didn't like the movie, I think you'll enjoy this way better, in my opinion. But comment, subscribe, like. I'm Chris Smith. I'm signing out.